Starter in this one, Griffin Jax, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And that one fouled off. And he deals. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Swing and he breaks his bat. Feed to second. That's one. And that's two.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in two big outs.
Swung on, belted. Margot moving back. And out of here.
Breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Minnesota. And towing the slab in this one, Corbin Burnes.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Out to short. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
pulls it in for the out. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Burnes, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Whips it to Mountcastle. That takes care of Buxton. And we're back. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Santana. Rutschman retired. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Chopper to second. Bounces into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Man at second. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Should have this one. Corrals it. And that's the third out. Back in target field, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a chopper. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike two. And the right-hander deals. just missed.
It's a good take.
Hard hit left side. On the run, throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In there at the knees for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Foul ball there. With the tying run on at first, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Christian Vasquez. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Out to center. Moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. His home and away splits there. And a pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And Vasquez able to pull it down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Willie Castro. Burnes back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Manuel Margot will hit next. That one down the line. On the run. Sends it over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Carlos Correa. That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Defer. Start of the 4th. Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Buxton ranges back. See you later. Into the second deck it goes. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end. On time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. Now a relay to the plate. And he's safe at second with a two-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So, man aboard, Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
The Orioles up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a high chopper. Rutschman fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. And now, Royce Lewis. That one missed. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now the runner breaks for the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball still 0-2. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about it.
Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. Well, caught a run down there, and he's tagged out to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Foul ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. In the air, right field. Gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lined into right. Can't get there, base hit. Right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. And that is that. So no runs here and a base hit. Back in Minnesota, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Farmer. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
In the air, left field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Hammered on the line into left, base hit. In quickly to short, but now runners at the corners to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one in the dirt.
0-1
No
the count.
advance. Good job behind the dish. Rolled to short, could be 2. The tag, safe. It's 6-1. And the batter now, Willie Castro. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
The Twins down to their final out. Manuel Margot up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 6-2. 2 outs, runner at first. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can lead to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2 as the Orioles win this one. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles,